Usain Bolt is the fastest man of all time, and really it's not even close. His record has been standing since 2009, now 15 years ago. And he's by far the most dominant sprinter that has ever touched the track. But now the question is, can his record fall? Can this new generation of sprinter challenge them, or at least get close to it? With talent like Letsile Tebogo and Lyles, can we finally see a new fastest man? Let's take a look at this. Alright, now before I begin, I need to address three things. First of all, we are only talking about the men's 200 meter world record because, the 100 meter world record is just untouchable. Now, second thing, we are not going to talk about Arian Knighton in this video, only because he hasn't shown me that he can replicate his 19.4. But in the next few years, maybe he's gonna improve and come back to a 19.4, 19.3, and then we're gonna talk about it. But for the moment, let's stick to Letsile and Noah. Alright, and finally, the last thing is for the people who are saying Usain Bolt world record is untouchable, he's too fast, etc, etc. I will just say that Johan Blake 19.2 was faster than the world record. If Johan Blake had the reaction time of Usain Bolt in his race, the world record would be his. And that is just a fact. So the world record is definitely breakable. Is it easy? Absolutely not, but it can be broken. The first person we're gonna look at is Noah Lyles. So to the question, can Noah break Usain Bolt world record? I'm going to answer yes. But do I think he's gonna do it? No. Why is that? Because he's doing the double. Recently he's been focusing a lot more on the 100 meters than he was before. And since 2022, he hasn't been very close to his record. That year he was only doing the 200 meters and he ran a national record of 19.31. Third fastest of all time, so it's no joke. But like I said, if he continues to work on his 100 meters, it's going to be difficult to break the 200 meter world record. Personally, I think that he can break it, but he will need to focus only on the 200 meters for like 2 or 3 years at least. Because like I said, the double is very difficult. You need to run the 100 meter before you do the 200 meters. Then your legs are tired and you're not able to run as fast as you can. Like I said, 2022 is a good example. He was at 9.9 low, 9.8 high at best, but he was able to run 19.3. Now he's a 19.7 runner and he's only able to run 19.5. Now I don't know if this year 19.5 was the perfect race, but it's still a season best. So we're gonna assume that this was a good race. But the fact is that he's faster in the 100 meters, but slower in the 2. To resume, it's very simple. For me, Noah Lyles has the talent, he has the speed. He just needs to focus more on the 200 meters and he can do it. Because like I said, if he continues to do the double, it's going to be very, very difficult. Now, why do I say that I don't think he's going to break it? He's now the Olympic champion in the 100 meter, so he's not going to focus on the 200 meters. At least at the moment. Alright, so this was it for Noah Lyles. Now let's talk about Letsile Tebogo. 21 years old, a PR of 19.46. He's the Olympic champion and the 5th fastest human of all time. Add the fact that this year he was probably in shape to go 19.3 high. The man has just so much talent. And the fact that he's 21 years old means that he's going to have at least 10 more years to do the record. And that is a lot of time to improve your muscle, your technique, your endurance, all of that. And let's be real, Usain Bolt at 21 years old or 22 years old was way more muscular. He was just way more developed than Letsile at this age. And so just imagine if Letsile put on like 10 or 15 pounds of muscle. I think it's over for everybody because more muscle equal to more speed, and he already is very endurant. And we're talking about a guy who can run 43 seconds in the 40 meters. He has the world record in the 200 meters, so the endurance is not his problem. The real thing is that he's a 9.8 runner and Usain Bolt was a 9.5. So if he wants to break that record, he needs to be faster in the 100 meters. Because if he can start faster and close like he closed at the moment, the world record is gone. And now I'm gonna say that even the coach of Usain Bolt said that if someone can break the world record in the 200 meters, it's Letsile Tebogo. And I agree, I think that Letsile is going to get close or break the world record in the next few years. So that's it guys, I hope that you've liked the video. Now if you do, like and subscribe to the channel and tell me in the comment section, Do you think that these two guys can break the world record? And on this, see you in the next.